And we're live on Facebook now as well.
Hello, everyone.
Why don't you guys have a seat on the couch and I'll set this up so that everybody can see you.
All right.
There we go. All right. For everybody just tuning in on Facebook and everybody that's listening live. By the way, before I get to you guys, I need to say thank you to all of the fans of my show right now because I knew we were going to have a good night tonight, but the last time I checked the ratings, there's over 36,000 people listening to my sound of my voice right now. And that doesn't include Facebook and the views and all that crap that's coming in. So thank you as always. All right, let's get to these guys. First of all, I need to catch up with you. Right?
Yeah.
Been a while since I've seen you.
I know. Been away for 2 years?
Yeah, well, I was on the West Coast for 6 months, but I've been back. But the last time I saw you was at Chicago on Airport Road. That was the last time that I saw you. You were still with Governor Murphy.
Yes, sir.
Right, and what a kick-ass show that was.
Thank you.
I mean, you know what? You brought it night after night after night in that band. So why don't we just start from right there? You exit Governor Murphy, and now the Simple Sin. Just catch everybody up. What's going on, Wally?
Well, I mean, basically, I ended up moving out of the area for Governor Murphy, and I was away, just kind of playing acoustic on my own for about 2 years, and then what was it, 6 months ago? Yeah, 6 months ago. I answered a Craigslist ad that they put out looking for a front man because I decided I missed it too much. I want to get back on stage. So
first of all, I predicted that.
Yeah.
I said, "There's no way he's walking away. He's going to hunger for that stage."
Yeah.
So I stand corrected. No, I shouldn't say I stand. I stand validated is what I meant to say.
So yeah, I hook up with these guys and go down and we did an audition and I suppose they liked me.
He passed the audition.
I have no comment on it. He passed the audition. I have no comment on that. But anyway,
and then we just started cranking out. They had a whole bunch of songs that they were already doing. Scott here was the lead vocalist for Simple Sin for a while, and then he got tired of doing it. So
yeah, there was playing bass and doing vocals. That's for people like Geddy Lee, not for me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I hear you.
So they they decided to get a new lead singer, and I answered the call, I guess, and
absolutely
came in,
and
learned all
this.
Yeah, came in, learned all the songs, and just kept going from there. And then I brought a couple songs that I wrote, and now we're ready to put out an EP. We want to.
Cool.
Start rolling.
We actually have a couple of the tracks, but obviously since you're performing them, I'll play them later in the show. I actually spun a little bit earlier as a teaser, right before you guys got here, but we only gave them a few bars. So, but since you guys are here, we're going to put you on the spot and ask you to do at least 2-3 of these suckers tonight.
The one we just did is actually going to be the first song in the new EP. It's called You Know.
Okay.
And the EP will be being released next week.
Cool.
Check out our Facebook or Bandcamp or Reverb Nation. You'll see all the details.
You could tell he's a stranger to my show. We get to that later on, and trust me, you get threatened if they don't do it.
Not a problem. That song is called You Know, and the name of the EP is 237. So.
Right. All right. So I guess basically what you're saying is this was a collaboration of existing projects that came together to form up what it is now. As far as the material,
If you're looking at the EP that we're releasing now, I believe one of the tracks is something from that Walt brought in.
Right.
And the rest of them are tracks that, the song we just performed, and that leads off the EP I wrote 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. So that's been kind of sitting on the shelf.
Very cool.
And now that I got a kick-ass vocalist like
that's actually what I meant by very cool, because in my brain I said, now you got somebody to sing it.
I've been waiting for the guy to come along that could do it justice.
Yeah, I'm going to put this back up there because I'm tired of holding it. Just going to put the camera back up on the thing, folks. Yeah, you know what? It is hard work just sitting here basically listening to you speak. Just got to set this back in. Look at this. I broke this thing, I think. No, I didn't break it. Give me a second, folks. Bear with me. Yeah, you can. I try to keep it down to a dull run these days, but it's very hot in here. I know I've been complaining all night. I've been complaining all night. So, all right. So let's.
Did you complain to management?
And I did complain to management. He didn't try to make it cool in here, but.
Hold up. Let me see if I can.
By the way, folks, T-Life's still lurking in the shadows over here. Don't think the son of a bitch left. He's sitting right there. He's just being quiet for a change.
Watching my interest.
There he is.
By the way,
All right, so we're back in the studio right now. We got Wally. We got Scott coming in a couple of seconds here. You guys need anything? A glass of water, a drink,
we're good.
something like that? You need anything?
No, I'm good.
Just making sure. All right, so let's move on and talk about the future. Where do you guys? And let's do this one at a time. Let's start with Scott. Right, where do you see now that you have, in what's in my humble opinion, a great voice and a great front man? What's your vision after all these years of paying your dues, being in the industry all these years? What's the vision now that you have for Simple Sin?
That's a big question. I mean, it's funny. I have a lot of music. I know our guitar player Joe has a lot of music that we've been writing over the years. And, you know, once you get a band that's gelling together, I mean, I can't just put it all on Walt. I'll tell you right now, when EJ came into the band as our second guitar player,
Right.
we were a trio for a while. And the only successful trios I know really are like Cream and Rush and
Right.
Triumph.
Very few.
And maybe
They're few and far
yeah,
between.
there's
Few and
there's
far
a few
between.
others out there too.
The Rhinoceros.
Yeah, and
Rhinoceros.
but it's
You
tough.
get a
It's a
Johnny
tough
B
gig. You gotta.
Mhm.
And I'm not a big effects guy. I don't like a lot of
Would you count you two in that?
what's that?
In trios. You two's a trio, aren't they?
No, they got a
No.
they got a
Oh, I'm sorry,
frontman
their
singer.
fault. Yeah, my
Yeah.
fault. Anyway,
But,
ignore me.
I'm not a big. I don't like having a lot of like effects on basses and sequencers and
Mhm.
crap like that. So I'm more of a rock and roll guy. So
Right.
once EJ came into the band, and honestly, when you sit down, Joe and EJ play guitar, it doesn't sound like two guitar players. It sounds like four
Right.
because they have such different styles, but they mesh well together
Right.
melodically.
Yeah.
So that
really
that
good.
really started kicking it forward, and then we were fortunate enough to find Walt, and to us, we auditioned a lot of singers, and I don't even want to get into that. We don't have enough time, and I already used up my curse word.
So you
Well, you know what?
you went through a lot of prima donnas.
Yeah, now you just go. We went through a few different things, Yeah, I can do the gig, and people show up, and they've never even listened to a song or learned any of the lyrics. And
Oh, yeah.
honestly,
Right.
it's the first thing I'll say is I knew first time we sat down to play and audition Walt that at least he cared
Right.
because he actually had sheets of paper with the lyrics and already listened to the songs and generally knew how they went. And I was like, okay, well, this is something different.
Yeah.
So
Did my homework.
I always bring this up every now and then, but Barry Manilow, believe it or not, once said that when he was a piano player, that he would go to auditions to play piano for people that were auditioning, including Bette Midler, people
Yeah.
like that. And he said he played for everybody. He played from the good to the bad to the tone deaf and to those that should have never gotten out of bed in the morning. So it sounds like that's what you just went through trying to find him.
yeah, but I mean, just like I said, to find that person that had the will to go out there, learn this music that he had never heard,
Right.
and he had his own music that he could bring to the table, but he said no. I'm auditioning for their band. He learned our songs, and
There you
that
go.
impressed us. And not only that, but he's a hell of a singer and a hell of a performer. So
That was one thing I wanted to make sure I had pretty clear with these guys is I'm coming in. You guys already have stuff. You guys have already played out, as you as a singer.
Yeah.
So I am hooking into your band. And I felt my job during the audition and through the first couple practices and rehearsals and even the first couple shows is I was trying to prove that I was worthy enough to be included in the band and bring my music in. So I felt like the first thing I had to do was learn everything that they had already, sing the crap out of it, show them that I care about their stuff, and then if they're interested,
we'd carry
bring in
his
my
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, well,
Great.
I mean, and T Life can testify to this. That just goes to professionalism.
Oh, absolutely.
Am I right or am I wrong?
I mean, it's being a team player.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
you come in as a team player and you do the job, and then some of that rubs off on everybody else and say,
Yeah.
hey, this cat is real. You know, let's do something with him. You know, he's a player now. He's part of the team,
Right, exactly.
and that's how it happens. You know,
Yeah.
too many young people.
All right, we're back on the Artist on the Rise radio show. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I got to take a minute out here to say thank you, because every time we go away, and we go away very often, and then we come back, and you're here. You're always here. The listenership right now is going through the roof. Right, we're at 48,000 listeners right now on the radio. I have no idea what's going on Facebook because I'm honestly not paying attention to it. And the producers on the other side of the glass on this side are not telling me shit. So I don't know what's going on. What I do know is we're having a great night. We got great guests in the studio. I have a phenomenal co-host, T-Life, unbelievable co-host. Man's been in the business longer than most of you people have been alive, and I'm not saying that to be detrimental. I'm not saying that to be detrimental. I'm saying that because the man's got experience and he knows the business, and that's why I chose him for this broadcast, because I value his opinion. And then we got Wally sitting back here, right, from Simple Sin, and we got Scott sitting out there. Great people. We got Lori handling all of our social media, all that crap. And in the meantime, we're going to have, actually, we were going to call Puddin into the show, right, which we're going to do. Puddin's going to be on the show in a little while. But first, we have to call in one of T-Life's brand new artists that he's working with right now. Why don't we go ahead and get her on the phone?
Well, I mean, I could try to get on the phone now.
Get her on the phone right now.
How's that?
Let's
I mean-
call her up.
Let me bring up my old trusty iPhone.
There you go. Break out the iPhone.
No,
and give her a
maybe not
call.
the iPhone.
There you go.
Let me break out one of them. That one's
Every time he's
occupied.
doing the British accent, so I'll do it Jerry Lewis style. Give her a call. Hey.
Yeah, you gotta go. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, I know.
That wasn't really good.
He's got to
You know,
step on me now.
It's like when I went to England and I said, "Can't you take me at the mall?"
Yeah, but if
Yes,
you're right.
sir. We don't talk like that over here.
No, but the Jerry Lewis,
Oh,
Jerry
really?
Lewis thing will go over good in
Sure
France.
do.
You damn Yankees, you all try to imitate us. You
No,
know.
but the Jerry Lewis thing goes over great in France.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
yeah.
It's like
Everything goes great in France.
Wait a minute.
Goes over great.
Where's your microphone in here?
It's right there.
No kidding.
It's right there.
Wow.
That's the best microphone you're ever going to see. That thing's picking up everything. It's amazing, that microphone. I love it.
Okay, let's call this girl. And let's see.
What's her name?
Waldy's looking around now,
CC
right now
Cannon.
going, there's no
There's
microphone
no
in here.
microphone in here. How are we here?
There's a microphone in here. He just doesn't see it.
Invisible.
I got
By the
you.
way, you're going to have to move over to my seat, put that on speaker, and hold it here.
I'm gonna call. I have to
Trade
hold it.
seats. Take over, baby. Take over. I am now turning the show over to the one, the only, T-Life!
Oh, we got buttons?
Absolutely. Turn it over to T-Life!
Oh, we got applause.
We got buttons?
That's
Look at
pretty
this. He
cool.
couldn't get up and switch chairs. He had to slide over.
Yes, Miss CC Cannon, please.
Put on speaker and turn her up.
Miss Cannon, how are you?
Move her over here.
Oh, just truly wonderful and amazing. Yeah, we're calling you from the.
Artist on the Rise radio show. How are you, CC? My name is Guy Tolvey. I'm officially the host of the show. T-Life is my co-host. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Well, I just showed your lovely picture to the guys, and they all want your number, and it's hard for me to. And as a matter of fact, they have me handcuffed now, the left hand especially, and I'm holding the right. I'm holding the. That's the only reason they let me hold.
I
keep
got
one
it.
hand
I
free.
got it. Don't worry, I got
Oh,
it.
now they're getting ready to twist my arm.
I got it.
Hey, how you doing?
Wait. Before you get into that,
Ah.
I just have to say something.
Yes.
Right, my wife is in the other room, and thank God you're not here with us because I'd be in a lot of trouble tonight. Having said that, let me give you back to T-Life.
That's funny. Give me that phone.
Well, look at this. Scott just walked in. Where's the picture? Where's the picture?
Hey, CC. Question. So, How long have you been working on your project? You have a new single coming out?
Quite a bit actually. We've been bouncing back and forth to a few songs and a few recordings. We finally hit the right one, so hoping for it to all pay off pretty soon.
Yeah, hopefully it will. What's your release date on your song? What's the title of it?
The release date's the 24th, and the title is It's Too Late.
Oh, sounds like a marvelous, marvelous
I got a
song.
question. Who produced it?
Someone has a question. Who produced it?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cough.
Just this guy named Theodore Life Jr. You know,
What was his name again?
Theodore Life Jr.
Wait, T Life Jr. produced it. Who the hell is that? Oh, I'm sorry, he's sitting here. I love it.
I love this guy. You're such a comedian.
I try.
Where's Puddin' at? Puddin' should be on
Puddin'
the
will be
phone
on
now.
soon.
Well, listen, we're going to wish you the best on that, and we know it's going to be a successful run for you. You're also an equestrian, right?
Yes, that's right.
And you want to tell us a little bit about that?
I do all kinds with the horses. I do barrels, I do English, Western, I do all kinds of just different event showing and trail riding and I'm just all around with the horses.
Wow.
Nowadays.